what do I miss about being single and dating?
Yeah.
I think I'm getting I hear the spirit in the crowd from this area over here. Absolutely nothing. I'm done. I'm out of it. I couldn't wait to get out of it. I hear the claps. Lord Jesus, I almost said something else. Father God, right? My man's right here. I appreciate you. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Adri
and your girls the show.
And this is the Make It Make Sense podcast.
A podcast where we like to talk about all the crazy things that go on in this life, one episode at a time.
Because you know y'all crazy, and that's the main thing. But you know what? The funniest part, babe, is this is not just a podcast.
What is
This is our absolute first live podcast. Y'all hear the audience? It's crazy. You know, things have been moving so fast for us lately that, like, it kind of will make our heads spin. But it's really cool, though.
It is cool. So we launched the podcast July 1st. We actually just posted our 6th episode yesterday. So if you haven't watched it and you're in the room, make sure you go watch it.
Go check it out. You know what I'm saying?
And we've been together for 1 year and 3 months.
That's what's up. Has it been that long? That's what's up.
Yeah.
And it's been a struggle. But
3 months. Don't do too much.
I'm just, you know, it's no, but seriously, it is a beautiful thing being in a relationship. The car is great too. That's one of the beautiful things about being live.
Right.
But no, it's been beautiful being in a relationship for a year and a half. How many people in a relationship in the house? A year and a
We ain't get to the half yet. I'm counting. It's 1 year.
I'm just prophesying that she's gonna act right. So this is like a prophetic move for the future.
Okay, so that means a year and a half to 2 years ago, you was in the dating pool.
I was out here on these streets. You know what I mean? I was out here. Yes, sir. Somebody say yes, sir.
Okay, not too much.
I was out here. I mean, but don't put it on me. You was out here too.
I was not out here. I was being courted. I was dating.
Yeah.
People were putting in applications.
But only one application made it through. You see what I'm saying? It takes that dude.
Sometimes. Every blue moon there's an oversight. No. Okay. So I love you.
Wow.
A year and a half ago, 2 years, we were both in the dating pool. I have a question.
Talk to me.
What is it like being out of the dating pool? How do you feel? You've been out of the outside world for a little bit of time.
It's been said once or twice that pimping ain't easy. You see what I'm saying? So every once in a while you got to take a break. You got to hang the hat up. It ain't nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Like you going back.
I don't laugh. That wasn't funny. Like don't help her out. No, I'm not. No, you know what? When you got a real one, you got a real one. So I think I'm out. I got my towel. I'm all dried off. The dating pool, I'm done.
You know, okay. So then that just begs this question of, when I was in the dating pool, it was trash. Okay? Are there any people that's still single out there?
Is the dating pool, has it cleaned up? Y'all got some chlorine in the dating pool, or what we dealing with?
Is it still feces in the dating pool? I so like, yeah.
Like a little hum.
And there's men and women right now saying that it's species, it's trash. The dating pool was hard, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. You know what? It's really hard living in Miami too. Like it's a whole. It's not like dating pool Georgia. You grew up in Georgia partially, right?
In the summers, yeah.
Yeah, it's Miami is crazy. Miami is real fast, and Miami is crazy. I ain't even gonna get into it, but yeah, being in the dating pool down here, there's a lot of deception. People aren't very honest about who they are. You know, you kind of come with the best version of what you think of yourself, and that's what you kind of present to people. And it only takes about like what, a month? What y'all saying? Before you see the real person, how long does it take, y'all? Come on, give us some numbers. It takes a month, 2 months. What y'all saying? 2 weeks.
3 months. I was at 5 weeks.
That's rough. It depends on the vibe, I guess. I heard 2 weeks, babe.
If you have the spirit of discernment.
Come on. Who's the people with discernment out there? You can already tell.
All right, when you have, but my discernment been wrong sometimes too. Yeah. Okay, it's been wrong sometimes. The dating pool, from a woman's perspective, at least for me, I can't speak for every lady in here, it could be trash because, you think you find your Boaz.
Gold mine.
You think that you find a good man, Savannah. And he don't be good.
It'll be good.
It's the opposite. It's wrong.
Same thing for the women though, babe. I mean, we live in a culture. It's like made up. You don't know what's real, and the presentation that people come with sometimes is just not. You can't depend on that. Like I'll be honest. When I met Sean, I was coming off of a little vibe, right? Don't look at me crazy. Don't look at me crazy. But I was coming off of a really good run. It's just unfortunate. No, seriously. But I was kind of. But it was crazy out there because, how do I put this? Like, when you have experience with people who are not real, it kind of taints your perspective, and it makes you just as toxic as some of those people out there. Because you're like, yo, you ever heard that phrase, like, one in the hand is better than two in the bush?
No.
But in the dating pool, is that a Jamaican saying? Yo.
Oh, it's Jamaican.
Out of the true yard of them. I the yard may I talk to you. I got some Jamaicans on this side, but no. So it's just crazy. So I actually went through a period, and I think we talked about this.
We did.
Where I actually, and I got some of my friends here. I got Chris out there somewhere. We talked about this. Where I really thought it wasn't gonna happen for me. I gave up on finding a real relationship, and just like background information, I got Jamaican background. My mother and father are still together. My brother and sisters are both in their first marriages, happily married for over 10 years. And so I'm the only one living in Miami, and I'm seeing this trend of not staying together. And I just was like, you know what? Just give it up, have some fun. You know what I mean? And just let it.
What happened? What happened? Tell her. What happened there?
And then I found this girl, and she was a baddie. But I let her go for LaShandra. So when you no, because equally we're greater. No, seriously.
Yeah,
I made you laugh.
yeah.
No, but I definitely had to give it up. I'll say this, and I'm gonna let Sean pop in on this. But for the gentlemen out there, I'll say this: real is there, but you got to put yourself in a position where you're real, and then it'll let you see real. So when you see it, you just jump on. Because I ain't waste no time, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I saw it, it was real, and I jumped on.
Yeah, we actually have an episode coming up about how we met. He really didn't waste no time. Okay, he slid in the DM.
Why you gotta go there? That's so. Isn't that cringy? You
No,
sliding?
it's not.
Are we still sliding in the DMs, brothers? We still sliding? Okay, cool.
That's how y'all met? No? Okay, never. Kind of halfway the story over there. Never mind. Never mind.
That was my first time in the DMs.
Allegedly. So, okay. He's like, he didn't waste any time. I'll say for me, dating for me was kind of like, I don't know if I had given up hope per se, but I was kind of like, did that man really exist? Like, when you picture in your mind, like, a certain personality that you felt your vibe with or your click with, or that you could do things with, I was like, I don't know 100% if that man exists. I found fragments of it in certain people, and it's like, okay, these are people I can hang with, be cool with, be friends with, maybe have occasional dinner with, but the longevity of thinking about more, I didn't know if that was the case. So you know how it is, you throw yourself into other things. I'm going to create over here. I'm going to build another business. I go back to school. You do all these different things to take up some of the energy and space that you have. And then when he slid in my DMs and I read the message, and he spelled everything correctly, y'all.
Spell check, y'all.
Spell check. Okay.
This is going to save your life.
That's a very
My
good thing.
God, today.
So when he slid in my DMs,
We weren't supposed to talk about that.
I know, not tonight. And
But that's it. No, you already jumped in it.
Okay,
But hold on. If you tell it, we're gonna tell it all.
okay, what's
So
the problem?
if you're gonna tell it, we're gonna tell it all. I'm just saying.
All right,
so you
y'all
started.
want to know what he said when he said in my DMs? Okay. So,
But why does she memorize it though? That's weird.
So he said.
So you said, hold on, write it down.
I never check my Facebook messages, but on this day, I checked. And I see this message. I said, what is this? And it read, hello, my name is Adri. And I was at insert person's name here. I'm not going to say the name on the podcast. Home. And I saw that you hosted an event for them. You know, walking in my purpose, hosting events. And I thought to myself, that is a beautiful woman I would love to get to know. This is not, like, they even said, this ain't what I normally do, whoop-de-whoop. Now, he spelled everything correct. And the message was nice. I said, okay, let me see if he ugly. So I went to the page, and I said, oh my gosh, I had seen him before. I went to church one time. Go to church, everybody. I went to church. And I actually saw him playing his bass guitar. You never seen him play.
Don't do that, because we already dealt with that.
When he
Don't
played,
do
he
that.
was lost in the music, and I saw him play there. We locked eyes like twice, so I knew he thought I was cute. But then he didn't shoot his shot, so I left early.
Well, okay, so I told you we're gonna tell it all.
Yeah.
I would have shot my shot,
No, you would.
but she left church early because she had a date.
I had a brunch date.
It wasn't, babe, tell the truth.
It was a date.
Shame the devil. She had a date with a police officer.
Dang.
Do we have any do we have any police officers in the building? Okay, good. I could talk crap. So you know,
Oh, see.
okay. Well, we love police officers. No, we kind of do. But yeah, no, you had a date. You had a date.
I had a date.
So hold up.
The food was good too. I still remember that food. That restaurant is a really good.
You got to be embarrassed, baby. Come on now.
Okay, so I had a date, but nonetheless, he shot his shot months later, and here we are at the Make It Make Sense Club.
Hey.
No.
Yeah, it worked out. So yeah, swimming through the dating pool is actually crazy. It is crazy, and I think it's just an unnecessary part of the whole dating experience. I think obviously all of us have to go through it. There's so much in there, but our topic for tonight, what we're really talking about, is what do you do after you escape the dating pool?
No, wait. I do have one final question though about the dating pool. Is there anything you miss about being in the dating pool?
First of all,
Answer.
if y'all saw episode 6, y'all know she will always find a way to set me up with some BS question,
I
right?
just want to know.
So I felt like I went through that thoroughly, but somehow she wants to ask the question. Is there anything I miss? I think. Wow. Can I ask you that question first?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
No, but as a man, I want you to lead.
Yo, that is a low blow.
Why the men say why?
No, because they know it's a low blow. So if I answer the question, I'm stuck. But if I don't answer the question, then I'm a beta or something. Okay, I'm gonna answer this question.
I know you. Yeah. Lead.
What do I miss? What when you say it like that? What do I miss about being single and dating?
Yeah.
I think I'm getting I hear the spirit in the crowd from this area over here. Absolutely nothing. I'm done. I'm out of it. I couldn't wait to get out of it. I hear the claps. Lord Jesus, I almost said something else. Father God, right? My man's right here. I appreciate you. The way you were shaking your head was like, please. So I appreciate it.
Everybody was praying.
It got mad quiet, like the buses stopped driving and just. Okay, yeah.
But okay, so this is what I'll say, right? And this kind of leads into what our topic is going to be tonight. Mm-hmm. There's nothing that I miss about being single. However, getting into a relationship requires new type of effort.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
you know, when you're single, you just kind of go where you want to go, do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it, at the time you want to do it. Now that we're in a relationship, there's communication that we put effort into. There's the idea of boundaries with other people that we think about. These are things that come with the relationship that we welcome, right? But at the same time, there is a shift, a mental shift, a physical shift, everything shifts when
Yeah.
you get into an actual relationship, right? So
It can be crazy because the longer, and then this is, you know, I don't know, this is how I feel. If you resonate with it, cool. But I feel like the longer you're in the dating pool is the more toxic you could potentially become, especially when you get into a real relationship. Because going back and forth dating a couple people, you start to lose trust in people, you start to lose faith in people. You start to put up these walls that are at sometimes just impossible to get down. I know my peoples, and I forget my peoples. I know myself going into situations, into new relationships, even a relationship with you. And I'll share something, but even coming into a relationship with you, first of all, an absolutely beautiful woman, stunning. Y'all, come on, y'all now. Okay, not too much, not too much. Y'all just a little clap was good. But no, seriously, she's a absolute. Oh, I got to project more. Okay, absolutely stunning woman. So immediately, brothers, we know what we think. You see a baddie and you're like, all right, I'm not gonna be the first dude that talk to her. So immediately you have that wall up of, okay, let's see if I can have her on my arm. Let's see if we can rock, if we can vibe for a while. Let me see what you're really about. But you know, the perspective of the future, like, am I really bringing you home to my parents? I don't know. So there were some hurdles that I had to work with in myself. But even more, there were some toxic traits that worked for me at one point, that obviously coming into a relationship with somebody who was real, somebody who was about her own, she knew where she was going, and that didn't depend on the man that was in her life. So I found a lot of treasure in this young lady. But yeah, it can be crazy. The longer you stay in the pool, is the harder it is to like live when you get out. You know what I mean?
okay, so that leads to the next juicy question. Okay, I want everybody to think about this. Okay, what is one toxic trait, babe? I want to hear from you. What is one toxic trait that you need to let go of to have a healthy relationship?
No, that's a good one. That's a good one. And you know what, like, especially for the men, that's going to be a little harder. The ladies will probably be able to answer that. I'm pretty sure y'all have a couple toxic traits, but for the men, we just gonna do this real quick. When I call out to the brothers, when I say brothers, I wanted y'all to say "ow." Y'all remember 300, right? So brothers, where y'all at? You see what I'm saying? So for the brothers, it's not gonna be as easy to come up with a toxic trait, because you know we're generally, you know, we come into the relationship more perfect. You know what I'm saying? So thank you. But for the ladies, you should go first, baby. What's your?
I can attest.
Because I can help you with some of yours if you.
Dating you, that there are a plethora to choose from. Now, ladies, okay, ladies.
Come on, copycat.
That's what I'm talking about. Period. All right. We gonna do it like this because we gotta outshine them. They did a little weak out. Okay, we gonna meow. Okay, like a little meow. All right, ladies, y'all in the building? Yeah. Period.
Brothers, where we at?
Ladies?
Brothers, where we at? You see?
Ladies?
Hey, brothers, we ain't got nothing to prove. We already hit it up.
And if y'all watching live at home, go ahead and put that meow in the chat real quick so we know.
If you are saying meow and I whoop at home, they're gonna look at you crazy. Okay? So just if you're not here, get here.
Chat.
But no, babe. So I'm sure you have a couple. So you want to go first?
No, I want you to go first.
Who y'all think should go first? Oh, you know what? Let's do it like this. If I could get the brothers louder, you go first. If you could get the sisters louder, I'll go first. That sound fair, y'all? That sound fair?
Of course, the men say that sounds fair. Now y'all gonna show out. It's all right.
All right, brothers, take a deep breath. Put that little drink down. Y'all ready, brothers? All right, here we go. Let me hear from the brothers, say.
All right, ladies, So it's 4 of us.
It got real quiet. They're like,
Don't fail me now.
It's all right,
As
ladies.
a matter of fact, y'all even gotta go now. Just make some noise as
That's not fair. That's clearly cheating.
Who said we playing fair? Ladies!
I got a better idea. Let's bring.
You lost.
See, in a relationship, it's not about winning and losing. It's about a team effort. Okay? Let's do this. Something that we could both agree on. Let's put somebody on the hot seat.
Okay.
Let them answer that question for us. Well, okay, not as yet.
Not yet.
We'll bring somebody up, but not as yet.
Okay.
So you know what? Let's do it like this. Can we get the brothers to yell out a toxic trait that we don't have those. But if we had a toxic trait that would prevent us from a good, long-lasting relationship, what would it be, brothers? Scream something out to me. Bro. Hold on, pause. Let's start over. We're erasing that from the tape. All right. Somebody come talk to my brother over here. Okay. All right. We're gonna take honesty. Give me another one, y'all. Candidness. Being a little candid.
So what that mean? Being overly direct?
Sometimes we're a little too direct. Is that what we're saying?
Be assertive, bro.
Is that what we call it?
We're a little. Okay. So we could be a little assertive.
Is that, ladies, are we calling what they do being assertive? No. Nah.
Of course, exactly. Of course. How you gonna ask a girl? Okay, so brothers, let me get one more from the brothers. What we got? It's you see how difficult this is? Watch how easy it is for y'all. All right? Guys, I want y'all to dig back. All right? Let's do this, guys. Think of a toxic trait that a woman has. That'll be a lot easier. What we got? What? You see all the responses?
Now, if you send it,
They said disrespect. All right, I'll let you have it, baby. I'll let you have it. Go for the ladies.
Ladies, I know we're God's gift to the world.
Amen.
Okay, God literally crafted us.
That's a lot. You're doing a lot.
Okay.
Y'all got a rib.
As,
let's not gas it. You got one rib.
so we're not gonna gas it because the way Adam. Anyway, we're not here for the Bible story today. Ladies, is there any trait that you think that we could work on as women? Selfishness. I said, ladies.
Speak your heart, brother. Speak your heart.
Listen, brother. So y'all can just you went to listen. Ladies.
My God.
Okay, all right, I'll take that one. That one sounds more accurate. Because as ladies, we're naturally givers. I heard some other stuff. But
Hello, she didn't say givers. She said listening.
So I was getting there. Okay, listening.
Listening givers. That's wild, babe.
Would you say it's because we listen too well?
Unbefreaking-believable.
Good, like that's what it is. Brother, what happened? Oh,
Yeah.
you can see. Okay, so for the ladies, we have listening. For the brothers, y'all.
Candidness,
rough.
honesty. Okay.
It goes hand in hand.
Okay.
Because if you talk too rough, assertive as y'all say, right? That means that y'all might be coming at us with a certain type of tone.
But hold up though. But don't
Tone, do the tone thing. You
Okay.
do the tone thing.
So first of all, Sean, we're not gonna argue right now, but I'm just gonna put this out there. Brothers, when we come to the ladies about an issue that we have, a real thing, have you noticed that they will switch the conversation to the way we said it? But your tone was off, and that threw me off. And all of a sudden, we're not even talking about the issue no more. We just talking about.
All right, so let me school you real quick.
She gets violent, so I'm just gonna have this.
I'm gonna school you real quick. So I do a lot of training. One of the trainings I give is actually on communication, right? So I go into these.
Why are you talking so aggressive?
Companies give are having certain conflict and issues, and the issues typically stems from the idea of the giver of communication and the receiver. When you give communication to a person, it's not about you. It's about the person receiving the information. That means that the way I give the information, how I say it, is based off of what I know about you and that the best way I know you're going to actually receive said information. Yep. So when you decide to come to me and speak how you want to speak to me,
we be trying to do a podcast and she be up here preaching. Why are you doing that? You sound like you preaching. This is not church. God does not agree.
Therefore, your tone. It
That's
don't
when
work.
Good. Let's go to you on both sides.
You're right. Now you're right about that.
I'm gonna need you to stay on. I'm gonna need you to pick our side. You know, don't be on.
No. But he was on your side. He said it has to be on both sides.
He said I ain't going home alone. I'm not sure what you're doing.
But he said it has to be on both sides. Now, ladies, that means we do have to be mindful of how we communicate with a man. That means that when
I'm gonna play this back.
We have to.
I'm gonna play this back. I'm gonna need this. Go ahead, baby. Go. You preaching now.
Well, we're upset. We have to think of how he best receives information.
Wow.
And then we have to try our best to give information in a way that he can receive.
Try your best, yeah.
No sensitivity.
Because they be a little.
Try your best.
They say they not, but they be sensitive at times.
I don't. You know what? It's funny. You know, like we're playing around with it, but there is a dynamic in a relationship that has to be satisfied. So it's really both sides. I mean, we play around with everything, but really there is a dynamic that has to be satisfied. And there is like somebody got to take charge. Because I know women, do y'all want your men to take charge? Woo! Plan out a date, figure out what the heck is going on, right?
Wait for it.
Okay, for the ladies that why the amp? Where are my independent, strong black women at? Okay, I guess we on.
This sounds so much better, y'all.
It sound like I ain't got to scream on tonight. Amen. I feel that just changed the whole vibe. Y'all all right? Okay, don't turn me down. I was feeling good. It felt good for 3 seconds, but it's all good.
All right.
It's all good. So,
are we ready to?
What were we saying? We sounded juicy for 2 seconds.
We did sound juicy. All right.
I think we really need to bring in somebody. I'm just waiting for the right moment to bring in this cat for tonight.
There we go. Ooh,
y'all can hear
nice.
us for real?
Yeah.
Is it a lot better than before?
Hallelujah.
Yeah. But Sean has been trying. Y'all can't hear?
So now y'all can't hear in the back.
For the people.
Oh, so he need to project. Okay, project a little bit more, babe.
Okay, all right. Well, we gonna have to make it work somehow. But what were we talking about before I?
We was talking about bringing somebody up here because we need to know what toxic trait this.
Can we bring somebody up here? Can we bring somebody? I think we're gonna bring somebody. Maybe 2 seconds they'll be ready. 2 minutes they'll be ready.
Okay.
Right. But yeah. So that balance, that exchange needs to definitely happen. So I think women really want. Oh yeah, I think women really want a man to kind of take the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Right? How do you feel about that? Do you?
Well, you know how I feel.
You like when I take the lead, girl?
Yes.
When I tell you what to do?
Whoa. I think we're ready for our first guest.
Sat down, girl.
Yeah. Y'all ready for the first guest?
What's my name, baby? Oh, y'all ready for the guest? Okay.
Don't not too much.
All right, come on, man. Come on. Get up in here. We're going to put you on the hot seat. What up, family? Yeah. All right. So this dude, you're gonna see a little bit more of him, but tell us who you are, where you from, what's good.
My name's Adam Sheba, originally from Boston. This is uncomfortable? Let me
lean back, brother.
All right,
there you go.
There we go. Get my whole vibe on. Originally from Boston, moved to Miami when I was about 20. Then I moved to LA, spent about 9 years there, and then I just moved back to Miami about literally 3-4 months ago. Yeah.
Dope. Well, welcome back.
So, yeah, welcome back, bro. Welcome back.
I'm
gonna just lay the question on you, bro. I apologize. Just think wisely. Okay? What is a toxic trait that you have that you think, we're just trying to help out, that you need to get rid of in order to have a long, successful relationship?
Okay. I don't have any. Listen, just under I'm both. So
Adam.
I think I have two, okay, if I'm being real. I think I have two toxic traits that I need to work on. The first one would be if I'm dating somebody, I'm a homebody. And so the woman I'm with is going to want to go on dates. She's going to want to do things. She's want to get out the house. And I have a difficult time, honestly, sometimes just getting motivated to go out and want to do something, because when I'm comfortable with somebody, I really just want to just chill. Like, I just want to vibe. And I do that to a point where she's like, why aren't you, like, we should still be dating. We should still be courting me. And I'm like, we should still be watching Ozark. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should still get this going. You know what I mean? And so the second one would be, is that I think that I stay in relationships longer than they have to be. Listen, I'm 38. I have no children. I've never been married, and I'm single. You know what I mean?
Ladies.
And
Single ladies.
yeah, I was dating this one girl. She was like, "That's the biggest red flag I've ever heard." I was like, "Or is it the greenest thing you've ever seen in your life?" She was right. It was red. It was red. It was red. No, but my issue is that I stay in relationships longer than they need to be stayed in. I give them a benefit of the doubt. Like, even if I find like there's something wrong and I feel like this ain't it, and I know in the back of my mind, like, I know she's probably not the one, I keep making excuses in my head like it's gonna work out, even though I know it's not. And then another year goes by in that relationship and I'm still in the same place with that person, instead of having the open communication of literally cutting it off and telling her how I feel. Because obviously, if there's anything, literally anything that I'm doubting in the back of my mind, it's not supposed to be. And I've wasted a lot of time in relationships that hasn't been fair to the other person or myself, because I was scared to break it off, because I just wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt, knowing that it wasn't going to work. So.
Oh my God. No.
My God, today the altar is open.
Listen,
Come on down. The altar is open.
Listen, Adam. Wow, I was not.
Hello, who was that?
expecting
Who
you
was
to
that
drop
dollar
gems.
for? Because he was using my mic. All right, we gonna figure that out after the show, Adam.
So, Adam, how do you plan to? Do you have a plan in place to release these behaviors so that the next woman that you meet, maybe tonight, maybe one of the single ladies that's here tonight, the next woman, that's too soon.
It didn't even sound like it's something that my brother needs to let go. I think the moral of the story is that men stay. We sit and work it out. Okay, y'all. We loyal. We smart, right? So I don't know. I don't know, brothers. If you think it's really not that toxic, let me hear you say "ow." Oh, that was a little weak, but
that was
I'm gonna
weak.
flow with the ones that flow with me.
If you've ever stayed in a relationship too long, not your current one, but a past one, make some noise.
My God. My God.
And
I thought I
everybody
heard somebody speak in tongues a while ago. No.
No, they ain't hear nobody speaking no tongues.
Okay.
So, Adam, where can people find you? We know that you're about to kill the stage in a little bit, right? As one of our comedians tonight. But where can people find you, follow you? Like, where can they find you?
Oh, and just to answer real quick, your last question, what can I do better approaching situations? I feel like I've just never met the one. Now, I might say something. I'm going to say something real controversial here. Real controversial. Ladies, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like a woman knows within 2 minutes if she would ever sleep with you. Am I tripping? She knows within 2 minutes? Before, just there, you know what I mean? I feel like for a lot of men, they know within 2 minutes them planning their whole life out. And I swear to God, I've just never met anybody yet that just kind of when I met in the moment, it was really that. And so, you know what I mean? Kind of waiting on that, but that was the answer to yours. I thought everyone was going to agree with me on that. She was like, no.
It was cricket.
No.
It was cricket. A little bit.
But
Well, see, yeah. So women, just for the audience at home, women are not thinking sexually when they first meet a man. Women are not thinking sexually when we first meet you. Not the first 2 minutes kind of fast, ain't it? 2 minutes.
It's Miami.
no, I feel like you just kind of know.
We will know if we're interested in you. I think within the first conversation of like, oh, we'll go on a date with him. And I think after the second date, it might be like, okay, I'm feeling a little physical attraction. But the whole sleep with,
Babe, that's, I mean, probably not the whole sleep with part, but
do we know if we're attracted to
I
you?
thought we was gonna be real tonight, because on the first date,
Don't say nothing stupid, because ain't nothing happening on that first date.
tempted to touch. I was like, could you calm down, please? Just
You're
Give me a
such
moment.
a liar, bro.
But I mean, I'm just
we
saying.
stood
Adam,
outside in a parking
in other
lot
words,
talking.
Adam, you're not
That's
far off.
crazy.
You're not far off, brother. But you know what though?
That's right.
So-
Now, those who can't hear Birdie, she's echoing the fact that we don't think about sex. What we are thinking about is, are we attracted to him? Do we want to go on a date? Those kind of things. That's just the answer to that. Thank you, Birdie.
Let's do this real quick. Y'all shout out my boy
I've
just
been
tell
on
them where they
Tinder
can
too
find.
long. Sorry. Go ahead.
That's the dating pool. It's messy. All right, tell them where they can find you, man. Let's get you out.
Hey man, my IG handle is Adam Sheba. Literally right there, Facebook Adam Sheba. I run the show Laugh It Off. I'm collaborating tonight with you guys, my boy Brooklyn, aka Sonny, for Laugh It Off Moments. I got another show at the Clevelander that I run for Laugh It Off, and yeah, hit me up, ADAMSCHIEBA, and yeah,
We gonna
love
rock
y'all.
it. If you want to be in a relationship for way too long, check out Adam. Anyway, yeah, so just in case you got some time. All right, so no, but how you feel about that? I know. Listen,
I've stayed too long before.
my girl Birdie says I don't need a mic. I'm just gonna say
you
it.
know,
Birdie was loud
gonna
as
talk
hell.
to us, honey.
And Birdie just had a birthday. She was all turned up for the birthday, so she still got some of that loud energy. But no, what she said is real. I think that sometimes, and I'm still with my boy, but I think sometimes we skip a couple steps and we go to thinking about sleeping with a person, and that will kind of cloud our ability to look at a relationship that lasts for a very long time.
That is
I
very
think sleeping with someone comes after a while, but maybe if we incorporated some steps that were more important, because I think everybody has a wee wee and a vajayjay, right? Everybody has one of those. So that doesn't make us special. That's not what makes us special. I think what makes us somebody laughed. We do, right, guys? You ain't got a wee wee no more. We're grown, so we don't have a wee wee. We have a. Can I even say that word?
No, don't
Anyway.
say it.
All right, but yeah, maybe that's it. But before we go on, can we bring somebody else up? Can we? ask
Let's
the
bring
question?
somebody else up. Where is this young man?
There was a dude
I
with
can't
some
even
cool
see
pants
him.
that I saw tonight. It looked like
Is Poetic in the building?
yeah, Poetic is somewhere.
There he is, right here in the corner. I'm talking about I can't see him. Y'all give it up for Poetic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
What's
all
up,
right.
Poetic? He came up here smooth.
All right.
I like them pants, bro. Yeah.
We good. So first things first, tell us who you are.
All right, folks. Like they said, my name is Poetic. That's basically it.
Oh, okay.
I'm a poet. That's what I do.
All right. So Poetic, what's one toxic trait you have to get rid of in order to have a healthy relationship?
Engagement.
Engagement?
Yeah, like all right. I engage in the toxicity.
You engage in toxicity.
Yeah. I mean, it's a toxic trait, obviously, right? But I
Right.
engage in it. Like, I know I should leave her alone. But it's Friday night. It's about 1 a.m. I'm bored. I'm off tomorrow. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens. And then I go ahead because I know them. I'm in their head. I'm in their bed. I'm in there. So what I do, I say, hey, miss you.
I miss you.
Yeah, miss you. Dot. It works. Not that what
Why are
you're
you
doing.
dapping him up?
Oh, wait. No, there was
That's the wrong.
the old him came out for a second. The dating pool
Then don't dap.
on subject. He's just on topic. But no, honestly, it's the engagement. Like I know what I'm doing. I know I should walk away. I know I shouldn't call her up. But something about that loneliness that creeps up.
Wow.
And I'm just like, all right, let me get that fulfillment for a little bit. And then that post-nut clarity, you're like, damn it, how do I get her out?
The level of honesty we are having, make it make sense.
Y'all asked me, right?
Yeah. We appreciate the level of honesty.
You're welcome.
So then the question becomes, do you even want to let this go? Do you want
No,
to
for sure. I'm actually working on it right now. I don't look at you other than just as beings. Oh, okay, yeah, she's pretty, but all right, whatever. I'm not trying to engage in that.
You're not trying to
I'm not
engage.
trying to engage in that. I gotta be good with me, and good with not needing to be with someone else for that one night, hour and 20 minutes. Well, whatever.
Hour and 20 minutes. Okay, he gave y'all a timestamp. The hour and 20 minutes of talking.
Everything. Yeah, everything. No, I'm joking.
The voice got deep at all.
No. But seriously, that's what I got to do. I just got to work on that, man. And I'm working on it. Nowhere. I'm usually at work or at home because I'm working on this person. But every now and then I do come out. Every now and then I post something. So if you want to find me on Instagram, it's Poetic Renee. That's POEDIKRENE. Poetic Renee. And that's about it, dog.
All right, y'all give it up for
that's
Poetic
have-
and all
have-
this honesty, honey. Let me tell you something, Poetic. Poetic. You the man that would text and I had to change your name, delete your number, or just block you.
My God.
You saved your own number as
Pete.
don't pick up, and she picked up.
That's
ladies. When they
You
know
saved your
put
number
it
in
on.
her phone as DMP? Oh, that's wild. See, this is Super Saiyan game.
That's not Super Saiyan.
Did you
game.
see the pants?
Baby, I know you like
it was
the
like an
troll.
adult diaper. Look,
know
I
you
like the pant,
troll.
but it had that
you
little.
might have a young student watching right now. This is what you going.
Oh no, I don't represent things like that. No, absolutely not. But I'm just saying, like he gave you the game. He said, "Yo,
He
don't
did.
pick up."
Now, ladies, he gave
He
you
hit
game.
you with the words, and then you.
So then, all right.
Now you stuck for an hour and a half.
Now you stuck for an hour and a half. All right, we got one more person, and this is the man of the hour. He thought he was about to walk somewhere, but he clearly knows he about to call him.
I hope he comes on with a shirt on because
He got something
for
on.
most of the night, I just if you seen Brooklyn's nipples tonight, make some noise.
Woo! Why so many people say, Brooklyn?
Yo, Brooklyn. This is Brooklyn, by the way. Brooklyn told me today. He was like, "Yo, Adri, you opened up the can, you started making jokes, and it's open. So I gotta get Brooke before." That's his nickname. I gotta get Brooke before he gets me. So I'm kind of scared to give him the mic right now. But stay focused, Brooklyn. We got a question for you. First of all, tell the people who you are, and answer the question. What is a toxic trait that you have that you need to get rid of in order to have a good relationship?
Okay. I'm going to say this to just put it out there. I'm 1,000% a lot more controversial than
Both mics.
you are. So you're super pause. The fact that I'm even holding it like this is crazy, but I appreciate you. See, now you got me like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. All right, but listen. I'm a lot more controversial, and a lot of stuff that I'm going to say is because I don't believe in monogamy, so I'm going to be a little bit more difficult, I'll say. Okay? So my toxic trait is if I interact with a woman and I give her my number, I don't have a timeline of why I like her or how long it's going to be. So if I send her a message or call her and she doesn't respond back, I cut her off. Mainly because I feel like when you interact with somebody, I feel like we've lost the sense of friendship, where it's, hey, how you doing? Good afternoon. It has to be relationship based. And if you can't be a genuine friend to me, you're already telling me how it's going to be long term. And I can't second guess my value when I interact with you. So if I give you my math and I scream at you just to see how you doing, did you eat today? It doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to do a Notebook movie. It just means I'm checking up on you to see how you're doing. If she doesn't respond back, I erase and block her number.
And block?
That's my toxic trait. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Anyone got a strong cutoff game out there?
If you got cutoff game, make some noise.
No, that's your toxic trait.
Hey, if you cut off somebody this month, make some noise. Dang.
My God.
If you cut off somebody in the last 2 weeks, make some noise. See, y'all just ugly for that because only girls are making noise. If y'all cut off somebody in the last week, make some noise. Somebody barked. Oh. Who was that? That better not be the painter. Oh, Lord, Jeeva.
Wow.
I did not even see you from here. But
So
yeah, with the wife over there. Bro.
well, he cut
We're not gonna
somebody
go
off.
there.
We didn't say it had to be romantic. You could cut off a friend. Now,
Good save.
Now, Brooklyn, good save.
Good save.
Brooklyn, is this something that you think you need to work on at all?
No, because I'm gonna keep it a whole bean. See, like now you got me like you my man's in them though, but now I'm kind of like reluctant to hold it. You know what I mean? But anyway, no, mainly because as I said, I think that now we don't have genuine friendships. So because we don't have genuine friendships, our natural inclination when we talk to somebody is based off of a finality or a relationship aspect. So if I'm reaching out to her and she's letting me know that she can't even befriend me, what's the point of me lowering my value to continue trying to convince her that I'm wavy? I'm wavy just off the fact that you gave me your number and I gave you my number. If you can't see that, I'm not in the business of convincing you.
Okay. Y'all know what wavy means? Yeah.
I mean, they got the...
Hey, if you from New York, make some noise.
Woo, you already...
All right, so we got some New York. Is that a New Yorkan thing, saying wavy?
Nah, I mean, I don't know.
New York?
New York.
Can I say New Yorkan?
Yeah, that was... No, New Yorkan is nowhere near...
What do you say?
New Yorker?
A New Yorker.
See, she already...
Do we have any New Yorkers out? First of all, my homie is a New Yorkan.
She said New Yorker immediately.
Yes, that's cool. New Yorker.
Yeah.
That don't sound weird to y'all?
Nah, I mean, y'all... You from Miami?
Yeah, but I'm Jamaican. I'm not going to say a Jamaican.
I ain't going to...
Jamaican. I'm Jamaican.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, you're American.
Yeah, American. America. That don't work, does it?
Yeah.
New York. Why New Yorkans got to be special? New Yorkers got a special weird energy, bro.
You already said. You see them. You see them.
I love y'all though.
Yeah.
Anyone born and raised in the county of Dade in here tonight?
Come on, T Double D. Hey, yo, why is Trick Daddy one of her favorite artists?
Because my mama raised me and Trina made me. Okay.
This ain't gonna work. All right.
So
back to the day.
All right. So Brooklyn, this is not a thing that you plan to work on. You don't ever think you cut somebody off too soon? What if she was busy at work?
No, because I do give the option of saying like, you know, what you doing, what you into. You know, you could be a mom or whatever the case may be. But as I said, just something as basic as, hey, how you doing? A response. If you hit me back a day or two later, you're basically, because I look at it like we are $1 million. If I called you and told you I was going to give you $1 million, you would call me daily to let me know I said I was going to give you $1 million. If I was Drake or Jay-Z or whatever it is, or whoever you're attached to, if they called you, you'll call them back. If I'm not that important, because you're $1 million to me, that's why you got my math. If I'm not $1 million to you, it's not my job to convince you I'm $1 million. That's how I view it.
That's what's up. You know what? That's a big deal down here, like self-worth, right? So I think if that's probably something that we all can do a little bit better, especially in Miami where so much is superficial. We need to get to a center in ourselves where we're reminded of how worth it we are. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we look at, especially social media is great. We're on social media, Make It Make Sense podcast, and then personally. But sometimes you look at social media, we see highlights and we compare ourselves to highlights, and then we just start to degrade ourselves like, oh, I'm not doing that, or I'm not this, and it starts to affect our self-worth. So maybe that's something that we can all kind of be upgraded by. Just remember how special you are. There's only one of you. I looked at my man on Brooklyn's page, and it's a lot of now it ain't a joke. I got you. This is real. Looking at his page is extremely encouraging. Every day this man is out there giving an encouraging word, remind you how important you are. My only thing is that his nipples always be out, bro. Like for the brothers, like I want to be encouraged too, but if I gotta see your chest,
you even are saying nipples is
because the camera sometimes the camera's like cutting off his face, so it's just right here, and so I gotta like listen with my eyes closed. It's a little,
that's super pause.
I appreciate it though,
but it's all good. I think that's super duper pause, but we're gonna let it go. I think that in general, people in general, the fact that we all are out here and we vibing and we connecting together and drinking and laughing and interacting. We don't know each other from the can of paint. I just met my homie over here, you know what I'm saying, AJ, and a lot of different people in here. this is what it's about. It doesn't necessarily have to be about girlfriend and boyfriend and husband and wife. It's just genuine, hey, how you doing? Good afternoon. You're doing awesome. Because people go to church. This is true story. You know, my pops is a pastor and all that. So people go to church on Sunday
boy, pastor.
so they could get,
It makes sense.
So they can get some inspiration.
Oh, nipple thing makes sense.
Nah, son, you go, yo, my nigga.
Yo, I'm trying to see how crazy Brooklyn could go tonight. I'm trying to see.
If I would have had a couple more McLarens, or a couple
So I'm
family
good.
pets,
Okay.
yeah, you good right now. The fact that the mic is, this is kind of like, because some
The
made me
shape of the
feel
mic
a
is
little
crazy.
The
too.
fact that you even saying the shape of the mic is super. Listen, it's super crazy. You heard it, right? Son, it is. It got me really like, you know what I mean? I gotta be like this.
But you're you're handling it well.
Everything you saying is flagrant. It's flagrant. Oh man, I am gonna tell them what you said to me earlier.
Good.
Oh my God. It's not even a bad, it's just pause it. That's all. Like, in the midst of the conversation, you don't gotta make it a big thing. You say something crazy, just
hit a pause.
it. Just pause it and continue the
keep rolling.
conversation. That's how the game go.
Tear it
Y'all make it a whole thing because you turn it into like it's a SNL skit. Just, okay, pause and...
What was that? Was that a New Yorker thing? L Scare? What'd you say?
SNL? You don't know what that is?
Oh, SNL.
You probably watch Murder, She Wrote. You probably one of them niggas still do that.
No. You laughed too loud. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That hurt my feelings.
It's all good.
Okay, so you came with the little sniper.
Listen, you said...
I didn't even know what it was. I'm like, dang, why are they... Was it good?
Murder, She Wrote?
Everyone love that show.
Oh, wow.
Y'all watch Murder, She Wrote?
Y'all love way more.
See, it got quiet out there. Nobody's...
Son, nobody's watching Murder, She Wrote, y'all. This is General Hospital talk over here right now, but it's all good. But at the end of the day, like I said, I think it's very important that not just, this is beautiful that we have this love here between, you know what I'm saying, between y'all. But I think it's very important that we reach out to one another and see how each other doing and give encouragement, give inspiration. I think as a culture, we have been so alienated and blocked off that if it's not a relationship, we don't be friends. And I think it's very important that friendship is important. Like, you look at people in their late 30s and early 40s and 50s and whatever the case may be, we need somebody to talk to. So when you don't have anybody to talk to, you're dealing with stress and aggravation, and that turns into strokes and all different types of stuff. So just us sitting here, busting it up, laughing, having jokes, this is a woosah for a lot of people in this room. So it's very important that we have somebody that I practice being, as you said in my, on my pages, I practice being vulnerable because from New York, I'm a Brownsville, Brooklyn dude. We don't do vulnerability. That's super homo. But I had to learn to wear chancletas. I had to learn to be able to get my nails done and my teeth clean and say hello, how you doing, and tell my mans I love them. And you know what I mean? Like, I had to learn to do that. And I think it's very important.
Don't do it like all together. Because if you...
Oh my God. This is good though. I like.
No, it's good because but I think if men, you're right. If men were more vulnerable, if women were more vulnerable, you said a lot of good things. I want to hear from Sean. I'm gonna give you my mic, but you said a lot of good things in there, bro. Yeah.
Now, he did. Brooklyn, you said a lot of good things. I'm not, now that's not even me. That's not even me when it come to you. I don't come for you.
You come for him.
That sounds horrible.
Nah, I actually didn't.
Yo, that's a commercial.
That's not where I was going with this at all. I'm not.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Yes. That's crazy.
No, okay. As I was saying, okay. As I was saying, you said a lot of good things, but and you've answered the question. What's your toxic trait? And you made it very clear it's not something you want to change.
Yeah.
But there is someone sitting next to you, to your right,
Okay.
that has not answered the question.
Oh, wow.
He hasn't answered the question.
Okay.
I want to know, what toxic trait does he feel he needs to get rid of in order to stay in our beautiful, healthy relationship? And I don't know if you even want to Say right, because I don't know what he gonna say. I don't want you to get caught in the crossfires. I might throw a pillow.
I might be the referee to actually help the situation. So if
Oh.
it's over, I'm able to. You know what I'm saying? But all right, this is the thing though. She be putting the fear of God in his heart, so you can see even on live, like he not really being honest with himself. So because I'm sitting here, you could be totally honest because I'll put the pillow up
That's
and block
crazy.
it off. You could keep it a whole one.
If you know Adri, you know little old me don't put the
Stop
fear.
it,
No
Papa.
God,
Stop it.
no.
Stop it. Toxic trait.
How did I have to do it first? Yeah. If you have watched any of the podcasts, just pay attention to the last like 20 seconds, and you will see this young lady get violent. I have the pleasure of editing, so I make sure to add that in there at the end so everybody knows. So that sounds good though. That sounds good. That's a good motor. But no. So yeah. I usually need a referee. So maybe we can end the show like that. I'll have you. Yeah. A toxic trait. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna be very honest, right? I'm gonna be very honest. So I had a lot of toxic traits. A lot of them. But what I did have that helped me through that is a really good upbringing. My parents, my brother, my sister, my circle of friends, they keep me in check. They keep me in check. And so through the years, I've been able to get over some things. So LaShondra has not seen any of my toxic traits, not because I never had them.
So what are they?
But
Which one?
because I have ascended. But no, there was man, I should have thought about this before. I think you should go first, babe, so I can think about it.
This is Chris Brown. What you doing?
Chris Brown?
You dancing.
Okay.
You dancing. You dancing. You dancing. Keep it a whole beam. What is your toxic trait? You're not
Hold
going
on,
to get beat up. We all here to protect you. When you get in the car, it's a different story. But
Yo, I sound like an abused dude right now. The way you talk.
I mean, the way you was,
what are you doing?
you know what I mean? The way you was explaining yourself throughout the night, I kind of think you be getting abused a little bit to keep it a whole one. But
I'll say this. I'll say this.
Keep it a one. You Chris Brown, and I'm telling you, you're doing a good job.
The last major toxic trait that I had.
Okay.
It was based upon control.
Okay.
It was based upon control.
And what does control mean?
I remember I have a specific diet.
Okay.
Right? If you know me, you know that I'm pretty serious about my word.
Okay.
Right? I'm not ashamed of that. So
like the word of God?
The word of God.
Praise
yeah, for
praise
sure.
Him. You better praise.
Praise him look fake, bro.
It was fake, but I
Especially
just was trying to go along
Stop
with it.
twinkling your toes, bro.
My nigga.
But
the fact that you even looking at my feet is super pause.
But
oh my God, you my man's in them, but you know what I mean?
No, so I'm really specific about my diet.
Okay.
And the girls that I would date, of course, I would take them out for dinner or whatever. But I would actually tell them not to order stuff that I don't think they should eat. And I thought that was cool.
All right. Hold on.
Can I finish my toxic trait,
I'm
bro?
trying to understand.
You made me all comfortable to be vulnerable.
You're saying that if salmon was on the menu,
there's nothing wrong with salmon.
and you didn't. I'm just giving an example. And you didn't like salmon. If she ordered salmon, you would wow on her.
Well, I would wild out before, so I wouldn't wild.
When you heard her ordering salmon,
no, but I would these people would know, the people that I dated would know, hey, this is what, you know what I mean? So out of respect for me, here's what you're going to eat.
Sounds a little abusive. It sounds a bit abusive.
Oh, yo, I'm telling you, it's a toxic trait. I got rid of it, bro.
What did you do?
You should see the crowd.
What did you do?
Look, like, if you.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
What did you do when they ordered it? What did you do?
I would pay for it. But that would be our absolute last
That would be the last time.
That would be the last time we see each other. Legit. I was horrible. I
respect it.
If you've been on a date with Adri,
what?
And for whatever reason, he never called you again, it was likely due to your meal.
There was one.
I want you to follow us and let us know. It's subscribers, baby. I'm just trying to get more subscribers.
That's the wrong kind of
1-800.
See, you know, this is why brothers are not vulnerable. Because the moment we put something out there.
Nah, don't say that.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, Sean, it's your turn. LaShow. What's your toxic?
See, I'm not going to dance around the bush, and I'm also not going to do a cop-out by naming something that I've already overcome in
So
the
you just
past.
gonna talk a whole bunch of crap about what I did, and then you get okay. Go ahead.
So if the toxic trait, I'll say in our relationship, because that's, not past, present.
Still talking crap.
In our relationship, I would definitely say a toxic trait will be waiting for the other shoe to drop. I think sometimes we self-sabotage when we're just in this state of like something's gonna happen. Like this man can't be who he say he is. He can't be, the guy or the this, the that. So it's like if something happened, we get into a disagreement. I'm like, oh, that's it. We ain't never talking again. Relationship's over. Let me get ready to update my dating profile. Like, I start thinking, but you start thinking all these thoughts in terms of like, oh, this can't be it. And then y'all work through it and you like, oh, okay. All right, well, we may have lasted that last argument, but when he sees this flaw, he's surely not going to stay. And then, he sees the flaw and then it's like, oh, he's still here? That's crazy. So the constant, I think, waiting for the other shoe for the person to mess up, or the idea, I think the real fear behind it is like not being enough. That's the basis fear. Like I'm not worthy enough, or that there's not going to be someone who finds that LaShondra as she is enough. And when you have that type of fear, it makes you look for the negative faster. Because surely I know already that I'm flawed, but when you get in a relationship and it's someone that you see on a regular basis, you can only hide certain things subconsciously or consciously for so long. So you're going to see that I don't always put everything away in the kitchen right after I use it, or that I move stuff and I forget that I moved it, or I leave a cabinet open. You're going to see, little nuances about myself that I don't even recognize. And when you see those things and you call them out, are you ready and willing to allow me to grow through them? And I think a part of it is when you date in the dating pool, people don't be ready to let you grow. There's no growth opportunity. It's like, I'm going to cut you off, or, you not this, or, you did that. And it's just like some people can grow. And I think there's an idea that we have in our heads that someone's going to come and they're going to be picture perfect ready. And that's not the case, because I'm not picture perfect ready. And I think that that's the biggest thing, of letting go of the fear of not being enough, which came out with I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. And the moment it looked like the shoe was dropping, my mind mentally was already walking 10 steps ahead. Like, oh, this ain't going to be it. Oh, this man, da-da-da-da, all these different things. And that allows you to self-sabotage in behavior, because then I'm not coming to a problem with a resilient mindset. I'm coming to a problem with like I'm about to give up almost mindset. Even though I don't give up, because I think you're going to give up, I'm already like, all right, mentally. And that completely subtracts from the actual positivity that we can have in this moment, this growth moment that's between us. So I would say that that's a toxic trait. Can anyone relate to that?
That was good, baby. That was good.
Yeah,
Good.
I was honest and vulnerable.
Yeah, and I've been really trying to tell Sean that I was perfect, and I was accepting her as perfect too. I think she's getting to a place where she's saying that. Y'all were supposed to laugh. That was actually a joke. But I obviously have comedians coming, and thank God for that. But no, seriously, babe, that's a big deal, and that's something that I've even seen in myself too. So I think staying power is huge, and when you finally meet somebody and you take them out of the dating pool, yeah, we about to be done. Once we be done.
Bye, Brooklyn.
Later. But I think that's a big deal, babe. Giving the grace for people to grow. And I'll be honest with you, I'm really grateful for you giving me the grace to grow, because
Don't try to make me
I
emotional.
like that, because then I know what you're gonna do. But no, you've given me the grace to grow, and it's been my absolute pleasure to be with you and to give you the grace to grow into something that you want to be, because, babe, from the moment I saw you, you was already perfect. So it's just going to get better from here. You feel me?
Look at that. Thank you, babe.
We got to drive home together. So I got all that crap that I was doing. Yeah. So listen, y'all. Are we good, baby? You want to add something?
No, that's it. Honestly, if you all haven't thought about it already, think about a toxic trait. If you think that you don't have a trait, then you just haven't met the right person yet, or B, whatever issue you have with that person is something you need to fix within yourself, and that's your toxic trait anyway. It might mean that you need more patience or more grace, or better time management. Like any of those things, oftentimes they come up. So even if you don't see it within yourself, the person oftentimes is a mirror to you. So whenever people say they don't have something to work on, I'm just like, ooh, child, you need to pray, because there is always something for us to work on. We're our greatest project, and I hope that you all have thought about your toxic trait, and it's something that you work on to release day by day, because just because I brought it up today don't mean that it's completely gone. I still have like those moments, and I'd be like, ooh, we still together.
Listen, y'all, first of all, give yourselves a hand for coming out. This was our first live, y'all, so we're babies at this, and we just appreciate the fact that we can have fun with y'all. Big shout out. Yo, give Tomorrowland a hand. Yeah, they got us coming in here. I was like, how much is it? Free. I was like, for real? So I just try to get in quick before they change their mind. I definitely want to shout out some of the people who helped us out. There's this dude, Edwidge, man, this cat who's got the mics. We got like 12 sets of mics tonight, right? He was just showing off his equipment, basically.
Right.
But he's got the cameras here. He does an amazing job. Y'all got to check him out. Y'all give a hand to Edwidge so far for doing his thing. And the crew. Jonathan is over there helping him out. Who are we forgetting? We already talked about Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like Brooklyn? Y'all cool? Y'all like him? All right.
Our referee for the night. Honestly, just a shout out to everybody for making the drive to be here, especially if you came from personal invitation, or if you've just been watching our podcast online. Please share it. We're literally only a month in, y'all. Like, we only did 6 episodes.
Yeah. So yesterday was episode 6. So yeah.
So we are still brand new to the YouTube game and brand new to everything else. But if you enjoyed our vibe, we have several more episodes coming up. Can I tell what the next episode? I'm gonna give y'all a little teaser because I'm excited. I already know what it is. I've been waiting for it. All right, I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna say this line, okay? I'm faded and feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty.
Nobody knows where that's from, babe.
What movie is that from? Next Friday. Thank you, brother.
Next Friday?
Thank you. It's for, huh? Is it Friday after next? It's one of the Fridays from the Friday franchise.
Do it again. She loves to do this impression. Do it, baby.
I'm faded and feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Okay.
She does it so much better than the actual actor. I'm not sure that happened.
The next episode, just if y'all not subscribed, just on the next episode is our After Dark special. Okay. So we're going to talk about a few things.
If you have subscribed to our YouTube, make some noise. Let me hear it. Let me see if I have anybody.
That's not everybody. So
I saw some people grabbing their phone now. So check this out. If you have a second, we about to jump off. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube, we got some people in the back too. It is Make It Make Sense. MAKIT.
There's no E. MAKIT space make space SENSE. Make It Make Sense.
Shout out to all my people from Miami-Dade County Public Schools in the building. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my people I got some people from Lyrics and Melody. I know she's back here somewhere. She didn't think I was going to call her out. Shout out my peoples. Right? I hate calling names because then I forget people.
I know you forget people. You don't want to. But shout out, like I said, shout out to everybody that came. Shout out to my auntie, my friends who have come. My esthetician has come. My fraternity brother, his lovely wife has come.
We got the
shout
food,
out to everybody.
Man. He didn't bring no food though.
I know. Shout out to the chef.
Shout out to Shaka, man.
Okay, wherever he might be.
You know
who can. Yeah. All right, so just shout all y'all out. And as we always say, listen, life can be chaotic, but if you're going to survive it,
You gotta
make it make sense. Thank y'all. See y'all
Thank
next
you.